We have the greatest healthcare system in the world. We need to work on improving it, not trashing it and having government take over. But as far as my pet peeves are, it's the disconnect between Washington and what our founding fathers really envisioned. They envisioned representatives going to Washington for 2 years to represent their neighbors and their community, and put down their trade for a couple of years, represent, and go home to the district. And that has not happened in our country in decades, maybe centuries. And I want to bring us back to our roots. True representation of the people for the people. And that just isn't happening with lifetime career politicians who are up there on Capitol Hill right now.
Now, being that you're a real estate attorney, you're quite familiar with what happened with the real estate bubble bursting.
Intimately. Every day I deal with people that are losing their homes, that are struggling to pay their mortgages, have mortgages that are for more than their homes are worth. And it has absolutely nothing to do with what people like Barney Frank and Chris Dodd will try to make you believe. It has to do with the over-regulation of banking and of mortgages. The government on the Community Reinvestment Act saying, banks, you must lend to people that can't afford to buy their home. The banks, of course, complained, and the government said, but don't worry, Fannie and Freddie will buy you loans. The government then imposed strict restrictions on Fannie and Freddie, telling them they have to buy a certain percentage of their portfolio in these junk paper mortgages. But don't worry, we'll help you sell them to Lehman Brothers and other Wall Street firms. And Lehman Brothers, don't worry, we're never going to let Fannie and Freddie fail. Well, that's the one truth the government actually said that became true. They didn't let Fannie and Freddie fail. They're backing them up with our tax dollars based on their overregulation.
Marty Lamb is joining us. Once again, he's a congressional candidate in the 3rd District of Massachusetts. Now, have you seen anything after the bubble has burst out of Washington that has really changed, or is it business as usual?
I think it's business as usual. I don't think there is a sole person on Capitol Hill, except for now Senator Scott Brown, who also is a real estate attorney from Massachusetts. Other than him, I don't believe there is anyone up there, Republican, Democrat, or independent, that actually knows the business, the industry, and knows from the Main Street point of view. I live on Main Street, I work on Main Street, real life experience with real people. They live on Capitol Hill with their heads in the sky. On Pennsylvania Ave, they don't understand what's really happening on the street. And they need to get a sense from the real people that are experiencing the real problems of what's really happening.
For everyone out there that's listening right now that wants to know more about Marty Lamb and to donate to the cause, where can they go?
Oh, they can go to www.martyforcongress, MartyForCongress.com. That's martyforcongress.com. Click on Contribute. We're all in this together, folks. This isn't just a one-district race. This is a national race. In Massachusetts, we have 3 districts that we believe, as Republicans, we can take, hopefully more, and my district is one of the prime ones right now. We need to change Washington. We need to bring change.